get things done. And I just whipped up some cashew milk myself with my nut milk bag. Look how pretty that looks. Hardly any cashews that went into this one serving too. And you can see how creamy it looks. So yeah, that's a great deal. And then I made a big batch of cashew yogurt with my starter. So I've got that going. And the easy thing about it is each time you make it, you just set a little bit of it aside, and then it goes forward to the next batch. So I mean, I haven't had to crack into any more packets of the little culture kits. You guys should definitely, if you're interested, try this. I'll link it down below, but I'm just rescuing the cashew pulp here. And it's afternoon time, and while I was working, I took it upon myself to simply wrap one of those purple sweet potatoes that I bought a few grocery hauls back and pop it in the oven at 350 degrees. Just wrap it in aluminum foil. It was in there for about an hour. It just came out. It's so cool. I just wanted to show you guys if you've never seen one of these before. They're basically like a sweet potato, but they're purple. So yeah, I'm gonna top it with the rest of my black beans here. Yeah, so I just stuffed the sweet potato with some of the black beans, and then I topped it with some of the plain vegan almond milk yogurt, so it kind of is like sour cream. Yeah, so it's sort of like sour cream, and then I just sprinkled a little nutritional yeast and some of hemp seeds for a little added protein. So yeah, that's gonna be a delicious lunch. So I've been working all morning and afternoon, and now I am en route to my eye exams, because 'tis that time of the year in which it's time to refresh the y'all RX on the eyeballs. And so I'm getting a contact lens and glasses exam. I've been really happy with these eyeglasses, although I detest wearing glasses on my face. I just don't identify with that person with glasses on the face. I don't know, is that weird? It's like an outer body experience, and I just don't like having things on my face. But my issue is this: I am nearsighted and therefore require visual aid when driving. And while my preference is contact lenses, you obviously need to take a break from contact lenses, just like topical retinoids and exfoliants. But the issue is that I can't wear sunglasses with glasses. So I'm hoping to get some prescription sunglasses. And these glasses are from Warby Parker, and I've been really happy with them and my experience purchasing glasses through them. So I think I might go back to their site and see if they don't have a prescription sunglasses.
Turn a little bit to your right. Mm-hmm. Right there. I'm going to come up just a little bit. Stay right there.
All
I'm going to go up a little higher. That's quite good. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go in about 2 seconds.
So they just did the visual field testing, and that's where they blow the air in your eye, and I cannot tolerate that. I have like the strongest blink reflex known to man. It's like... I warned them though, they were very patient. It was the nicest optometrist I have ever had. And I explained to her the situation I encountered a few months back where I was out by the Gulf and I got an allergen stir-up or something under the contact lenses, nearly blinded me. She confirmed that does happen, and she told me that the dailies are a good backup to have in seasons where the pollen count is high. So she was so nice, she gave me like 20 free dailies. And then of course my contact lenses I have in now she gave me for free too. So anyways, I'm gonna buzz home now and get some more work done. Everything is in sight now. But check this out. So over the weekend I made the black beans on the stove, and I've already pretty much finished them, but I cooked the other half of the pound bag. Didn't season them, and this morning I just threw them in my crock pot with some of the cauliflower rice and 1/2 of a red bell pepper and 1/2 of a green bell pepper and a little dash of cumin. It smells delicious. So that one bag was $1.24, and I've already had 10 meals out of it because I've been eating it twice a day, and that was only half the bag. So inexpensive. You get really spoiled when you cook for yourself because you get used to it being a premium taste and for a low cost. And then when you go in a restaurant and you see what your money can buy you, like for example, Chipotle. I like Chipotle. What's the going rate like? I don't know, $7. Like I've had already 10 meals for way less than $7. So it's kind of gratifying. It gives you the edge to keep going at least. So yesterday I talked about how I love Carousel as part of my few nights a week foot care routine. Carousel, guys, is a foot ointment that has urea and salicylic acid in it. These are both keratolytics, okay? They break down the little bridges between skin cells so that the skin cells break apart and slough off. And one of you guys was asking me if I've ever tried the baby foot peel. It lists on the website, it doesn't even list the ingredients, okay? It goes on and on to make this claim about how it's all natural fruit extracts, okay, and all natural ingredients. Bear in mind, guys, salicylic acid is derived from the bark of a willow tree. I'm doing a little Google searching on this thing. The best I can come up with as far as an ingredient list of just what other people are posting the label says is that it has glycolic acid, lactic acid, and urea and salicylic acid in it. And guys, these are all the same things in regular foot creams. And I see though the appeal because it's quite captivating when they show the image of all that callus coming off. If you've used that and enjoyed it, comment below. And it appeals literally to everyone's sense in peeling the skin and clearing out the skin and in this idea of clearing toxins, and it's just a false prophecy. I'm gonna buzz to the gym now and I'll check in with you guys later. So I was asking the optometrist about, you hear all this stuff, right? And it's like stuff that just gets propagated, right? About how if you drop your contact lens, you should put it in your mouth or whatever if you're out and about. And he says, don't you ever do that. And that makes perfect sense to me. You know, the mouth is colonized with yeast and a variety of things that are supposed to be in the mouth, not in your eyes. This I didn't realize, but it makes sense. See, I always close my contact lens case in the morning when I put my contact lenses on. I wash them, dump out the liquid, and then I always close the container. He says you should leave the container open to dry out, and I guess that makes sense because yeast and fungus and stuff like that loves a moist environment. It's kind of like leaving a sweaty sock on your foot, I guess, by keeping the cap on. But my rationale was always like, well, if I leave the cap off, then isn't lint gonna dust in there? And he said, don't worry about that, just give it a rinse when you get home. So that's something I'm going to start doing. He also said never put your contact lens case in the dishwasher. That's something I've done before because I thought if I put it in the dishwasher on the sanitized setting that it would you know, that it would decontaminate it. And he said don't do that. And it makes sense also because, you know, the water that goes through the dishwasher has all sorts of is probably too hard and might leave some residual on the plastic. So yeah, I learned some stuff today at the old optometrist. They sure were nice. Remember, tomorrow's the Friday Q&A with Dr. Dray, so I'll try and address as many of your questions tomorrow from the week as I can. I'm going to conclude the vlog here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!